Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here back to the Schwartz Center, home of the Cape Fear Sea Devils. Joe and Barbara Schwartz Center. Cape Fear will be hosting the Wake Tech Eagles here this early evening, 5 p.m. tip-off, as we will pause momentarily here on Sophomore Night for the national anthem. Not very often you get a rendition of that from someone here locally. Our PA announcer, heck of a singer, Alex Gallo, for those that do not know, listening on the broadcast. It's a very talented young man that has been singing for most of his life and very talented at it. Does it quite a lot here, actually, at games for both the men and women. But as mentioned, sophomore night here from the Joe and Barbara Schwartz Center. Only 2 sophomores recognized here for Cape Fear. We'll get into those ladies a little more during the broadcast, give you a little rundown of some of their accomplishments over the season. But 2 of the starters, 2 of those sophomores, Demaya Chisholm and J.C. Bolden, 2 sophomores recognized pregame here at the Joe and Barbara Schwartz Center. But a little preview of the game here. Cape Fear, as you can hear me trying to talk over the intro video. Cape Fear coming into this game, currently now 3rd in the conference, as the women are coming off a huge win on the road at the first place Bryant and Stratton College. Big win for Cape Fear, as the ladies been playing most of this season with just about 7 ladies active and have had several games with just 6 women active. Tonight, close to full strength, as they welcome back Maya McDonald, top soccer player as well, really in all of junior college in the entire country, if you ask me. That's where she'll be going on to play at a 4-year school after she is finished with her time here at Cape Fear. But looking ahead for the Sea Devils, as we will get going here with the starting lineups. Cape Fear coming into this game 21-4, 19-4 in conference. And then looking at the women for the Wake Tech Eagles, 17-10 overall, 15-8 in conference. Not too far behind Cape Fear, just 4 games back in the conference standings. But the starters here for the Eagles, they'll go with number 2, Brooklyn Ragland, number 10, Colleen Clan, number 12, Aquarius Petaway, number 14, Destiny Mason, and number 23, Amaya Woodmore. And that name, for some that are familiar with the Region 10 Conference, Aquarius Petaway, one of the better players you'll see in Region 10 and in North Carolina junior college basketball. This young lady is at the top of most offensive categories when it comes to scoring. Third in the conference, averaging over 18 a game. Second in rebounds a game, averaging over 14. And shooting over 60% from the field, which is good for second in the conference rankings. Starters for Cape Fear as they tip off Sierra Sims. She'll win the tip as it goes over to Kari Little. She'll give it up to J.C. Bolden. Starters for Cape Fear, J.C. Bolden, Demaya Chisholm, Sierra Sims, Kari Little, and Kelly Holmgren. Starting five for Cape Fear as they swing it. In the post to Sims. Bank shot, no good. Loose ball, though. Turnover by the Eagles. First field goal attempt, no good from the Sea Devils. Sierra Sims misses that opportunity. A good offensive set there. Gets an open look, just unable to hit it. Cape Fear will maintain possession, though, as the Eagles they did turn it over and toss it away. Another nice pass in the paint to Sims off her leg, out of bounds. Turnover, Sea Devils. As we are underway here in the first quarter. Eagles led by Tasha Murphy in her first year as the head coach of the Wake Tech Eagles. Took over this season as that's a turnover. Back-to-back turnovers for Wake Tech to start this game. Not what head coach Murphy wants to see. She's joined on the bench by assistants Alonzo Lunsford, Deanna Lucas, and McKee Edmonds. Cape Fear breaks the press, and that's too easy for Kari Little. As Wake Tech, if they're going to press, they're going to have to get back in transition because Cape Fear has the ladies that can run and score with ease. That ball's almost stolen away, tipped, but back into the hands of Petaway. She gives it up, no good, loose ball. Grabbed again by number 23, Amaya Woodmore, and she finishes. That'll tie the game at 2. Running a 1-2-2 press, almost stolen, but now Cape Fear with numbers. Chisholm will pull up, jumper, good. It's Demaya Chisholm off to a good start for Cape Fear. As mentioned pregame, one of the two sophomores recognized before tip. Ends up in the hands of Mason. Mason, cross-court pass, jumper in the corner is good. That jumper was good from Colleen Clan. One of the better shooters for the Eagles. Still pressing here is the Eagles, but Cape Fear once again breaks it with ease. They swing it. Henderson checked in at the last dead ball, but she'll travel and turn it over there. Second turnover already here for the Sea Devils. Colleen Clan, too, already at her season average, averaging just over 2 a game, so a big bucket from her. She'll shoot the 3. No good, but a rebound by Petaway. Good move into the paint, loses it out of bounds, though. Possession will stay with the Eagles. Shot clock back to 16 for the Eagles. Wake Tech will inbound under their hoop. Goes into Petaway. Petaway will look to drive on Henderson, goes right at her. Jumper no good, rebound Sierra Sims. Deep 3, Kari Little, money. Kari Little off to a good start here for Cape Fear. 5 of the 7 points from Kari Little. That to Maya with the rebound. Chisholm, she'll push the pace. Going 1-on-2, gets up the floater, no good. Almost steals it away. And another turnover by Wake Tech on the other end. They throw it out of bounds. Head coach Taylor Todd Williams of the Sea Devils will call a timeout. She's probably just calling a timeout here to calm her ladies down a little bit. As we'll take a quick break, we'll be right back with more first half action here live from the Schwartz Center. That was a 30-second timeout by head coach Williams of the Sea Devils. Wanted to talk it over with her ladies. 7-4, Cape Fear up. It's like a substitution at that last dead ball. Yasmin Asia Boone checks in for the Eagles. As Petaway got in the passing lane there and pokes it out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Sea Devils. Bolden will get the inbound as J.C. Bolden leads the conference in scoring, averaging 22.5 points a game, as this young lady can score from anywhere. That three, her first shot of the game, is no good. Rebound by the Eagles. That's a Maya Woodmore, and she's got a couple rebounds already, as the combination of Woodmore and Petaway has been a big part of the success the Eagles have had this season. As that entry pass into the paint, trying to go to Petaway. Sierra Sims going to have her work cut out for her, as Petaway, as mentioned, is top 5 in most offensive categories in Region 10, averaging over 18 a game, averaging a double-double, 18 points, 14 rebounds. Stolen away by J.C. Bolden. And the finish by Kari Little. Give Bolden the assist. Kari Little on fire here to start this game. It's Petaway. That foul is on Kelly Holmgren. Second team foul, as Maya McDonald will look to check in at the next dead ball. Petaway cannot hit the first free throw. Looking at some numbers from Petaway. Shooting over 72% from the free throw line. That's good for best on the team. She hits the second, 1 of 2 for Petaway. She's averaging over 6 free throws a game. So obviously you can see here early on why she's a big part of the offense for the Eagles. And a foul there on number 1, Yaz Boone. Bolden with it, out to Henderson. Wide open jumper is good. Jayla Henderson give the assist to J.C. Bolden. Already a couple assists for Bolden here early in the first quarter. Cape Fear in a zone. Kari Little. Good defense there from Kari Little. That'll be out of bounds. Possession will stay with Wake Tech. Woodmore will check out. Number 15, Kayla Friend, will check in for the first time in this game. Possession will stay with Wake Tech. Loose ball, out of bounds, turnover, Wake Tech. Good defense from J.C. Bolden. Bolden will get credit for causing that turnover as she hit it off of Petaway on the pass. Quick and easy break of the press there. Kari Little thought about a three. She'll give it up to Chisholm. Chisholm wide open, jumper. Mid-range game, no good. Jayla Henderson tries to get that rebound. Chisholm. It's her first miss of the first quarter. Little will inbound. J.C. Bolden with it on the right wing. Gets right by her defender. Too easy for Bolden. Can't finish the layup attempt. She was a little off balance going up with that shot. And another turnover by the Eagles. That's 5. And we're not even 5 minutes into the first quarter. Sea Devils up 11-5 early in this game. Little in the corner. Entry to Maya McDonald. Gives it back to Little. Little Euro plus the foul. Kari Little on fire here to start this game. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field. And she'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Sierra Sims checks back in for Cape Fear. Little hits the free throw. It's Cape Fear. Only 2 traditional bigs in the sense of post players with Sierra Sims and Kelly Holmgren. They'll try to rotate and keep one of them on the court at all times, as they're going to need that size to contest with Aquarius Petaway, who could get going at any time in the paint for the Eagles. 14-5, Cape Fear up 9. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Blocked by Bolden. Tipped around, loose ball ends up into the hands of Petaway. She's hit hard there on the layup attempt. That's a foul on Kari Little. Give J.C. Bolden credit for the block, though, as she closed out quick on Ragland and got the block, just unable to grab the possession, and that'll send Petaway to the line to shoot 2 after she was fouled by Kari Little. First free throw's no good from Petaway. Second free throw good. Lane violation on J.C. Bolden, but the bucket counts. Cuts the deficit to 8. Cape Fear continues to just break that press with ease. I gotta imagine for the Eagles, they may slow that press down, I imagine, if this lead gets any bigger for Cape Fear able to beat that press with ease. Chisholm hits the three. Demaya Chisholm, her first made three of the game. Give the assist to Jayla Henderson. As the Lady Sea Devils are playing right now early. Woodmore checks back in for Yaz Boone. Inbound goes to Ragland. Stolen away by Kari Little. Kari Little playing an overall great basketball game here early on. Sims with it, finds Henderson. Jumper from Henderson, air ball, no good. Rebound Ragland, and she is fouled by J.C. Bolden. Jayla Henderson just a little off on the jumper. Possession goes to Wake Tech after the foul. Over half court goes Journey Spencer. Spencer checked in at that last dead ball as well. Gives it up to Ragland. Ragland with it, guarded by Bolden. Poked away, stolen by J.C. Bolden. Wide open lane, and she's fouled. Plus, she'll go to the line. Bucket good. Bolden with the steal and breakaway on her own. First foul on Kayla Friend. Friend at the line, Bolden at the line. Try to make it a three-point play, push this lead up to 14, and she does just that. Almost another steal, and that is another steal by Sierra Sims. Cape Fear is all over them defensively right now. Wake Tech, no answer. They're gonna have to do a better job making better passes if they want to stay in this game. Bolden for three, no good, but an offensive rebound and put back by Sierra Sims. And another turnover. That is 8 turnovers by Wake Tech here in the first quarter. And we're not even 8 minutes into this first quarter. Averaging a turnover every minute thus far to start this game is Wake Tech. Another substitution for Wake Tech. That's number 3. Eliana Dinakaran checks in at that last dead ball. Got crossed up there by Bolden and hit the deck. Bolden misses the shot, but she'll catch a break there as that deflected off an eagle out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Sea Devils. And Dinakaran's gonna have her work cut out for her with Bolden. Step back, good. J.C. Bolden. And that's a foul on Kari Little. Second foul on Little. Second foul on Kari Little. First free throw is good by Journey Spencer. Already in the bonus is Wake Tech, one of the few positives here in the first quarter for them. As they'll try to take advantage and continue to get to the line here in the first quarter. Both free throws good from Spencer. Cuts the deficit down to 16. But Cape Fear in complete control here in the first quarter. Looking at one of their higher scoring outputs of the first quarter. That's a turnover by Cape Fear. Bolden will get credit for the turnover there. Her first turnover of the game. And that's another foul by Cape Fears. Six team fouls here in the first quarter. Cape Fear still in control of 15, 24-9. Entry pass into the paint and a travel called on Sierra Sims. For Sims, that's her second turnover of the first quarter. Sea Devils now with 4 turnovers, but winning the turnover battle thus far, 8 for Wake Tech. Still a minute 25 here in the first quarter. Spencer gets through the double team. Finds Petaway. Petaway drives baseline, goes right at Sims, can't finish. Sims with the rebound. And that's the one thing Petaway is going to have to do, is Sierra Sims can rebound with the best of them in conference. As Petaway is not going to have multiple opportunities in the paint, as Sims will grab those defensive rebounds and try to limit the possessions for the Eagles. Bolden with it now on the right wing, swings it to Holmgren. Holmgren in the paint to Chisholm. Demaya Chisholm cannot hit the jumper. Rebound, Wake Tech. And Spencer gets through the double team again. Tries to push the pace, throws it away, trying to find Petaway. 9th turnover here already in the first quarter as Petaway will check out. Kayla Friend will check back in for Wake Tech. Sims back to Henderson. Nice pass to a cutting Sims. She's rejected, gets her own rebound though. She'll get credit for an offensive rebound. And J.C. Bolden with the steal. Wide open. Too easy. Another bucket for J.C. And another steal for Cape Fear. Demaya Chisholm doesn't get it off before the buzzer, but does get the steal before the buzzer. Cape Fear up 26-9 after the first quarter, in complete control here early. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back for second quarter action here live from the Schwartz Center. And welcome back here live from the Joe and Barbara Schwartz Center. Start of the second quarter. Cape Fear in complete control. That three is no good. Rebound to Maya Chisholm. And it looks like Colleen Clan has the green light offensively. Every time she's touched the basketball, she's put up a shot. That's off an eagle. Possession will stay with the Sea Devils. Maya McDonald will inbound to J.C. Bolden. Bolden with it now, guarded by Ragland. Ragland dribble handoff to Chisholm. Nice pass trying to find McDonald. McDonald loses it. It's a tough pass to control there by McDonald, but right idea from Chisholm. Maya McDonald back in her first game as that's a travel by Clan. 10 turnovers now here for Wake Tech. They are vastly approaching too many turnovers if they want to stay in this game. Down 17, approaching the 9-minute mark here in the second quarter. Maya Chisholm with it, guarded by Ragland. Finds Maya McDonald right at the top of the key. McDonald will look to drive. And called for the travel. Kari Little will check in for Maya McDonald. Cape Fear, only 7 girls active. Another deep three from Clan. She hits that one. As Colleen Clan, as mentioned, has the green light. Only averaging just over 2 points a game. Shooting under 30% from 3 as well, but found her shot here early on as she's taken a few threes for the Eagles. That three from Holmgren up, no good. Rebound, Destiny Mason. Spencer with it on the other end, tries to find Petaway, too strong. Another turnover by Wake Tech. 8:07 to go here in the second quarter. Henderson swings it to Bolden. Chisholm at the top, gets a screen from Henderson. Picks up her dribble, kicks it in the corner. Bolden with it now, guarded by Clan. Gets right around her, finds Kelly Holmgren, cross-court pass. Turnover by Kelly Holmgren. Turnovers starting to add up a little bit for Cape Fear. 7 turnovers now for the Sea Devils. As the turnover battle getting a little closer here as Wake Tech looked like they were gonna average a turnover every other possession as this game started, but slowed down the turnover rate a little bit here. Ragland with it, nice pass, finds Petaway, and Petaway able to finish. Good find there from Ragland. Ragland, smallest girl on the court as of now, 5'5" freshman guard. Actually from my hometown of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Attended Brown Deer High School up there. Nice Euro step by Jayla Henderson. You're not gonna see that too often from her, but a heck of a play by Jayla Henderson. Able to Euro step through the help defense and finish. Good offensive play there from Jayla Henderson. Clan with it, gives it up to Ragland. Ragland, high elbow pass to number 14, Destiny Mason, who gives it up to Petaway. And Petaway is fouled on the drive. That foul is called on Maya Chisholm. Chisholm, her first foul. Only girls without a foul thus far for Cape Fear, Maya McDonald, and that is it. Maya McDonald, the only player for the Sea Devils without a foul. That three is good from Destiny Mason. Cuts the deficit to 11. Cape Fear 28. Wake Tech 17. Chisholm with it. Looks to drive, gets around the double team floater, no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Petaway is called for the foul there. That'll be Petaway's first foul. Chisholm will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw, no good from Demaya Chisholm. In Cape Fear, just a different team when all these girls are on the same page defensively. I think the offense for Cape Fear just comes so naturally and so easy for all of the girls on the court that when they're playing their best, it's really through their defense leading to easy offense. Because any one of these girls on the court right now for Cape Fear can drop 20. It's just a matter of, as a team, are they playing good team defense and being active on that end of the court. Ragland. And another turnover by Wake Tech. 12th turnover of the game for the Eagles. Just over 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That pass is almost stolen. It is, as Jayla Henderson hits the deck. She'll be called for not a foul, but a turnover there, as Henderson must have stepped on the baseline. Quick break in the action as Journey Spencer needs a Band-Aid real quick. Little floor burn, diving for that loose ball. Good to go now as will be Wake Tech basketball. Ragland with it. Switch on that. Maya McDonald picked her up, gives it up to Spencer. She's rejected by Holmgren. Wake Tech gets it back though. Foul on Kelly Holmgren, her second, called for the undercut on the box out. Deep three, no good, loose ball. Chased down by an Eagle. That's Leslie Trejo Zuniga, unable to chase it down. Inbound goes to Petaway, back to Ragland. Ragland with it, thought about a three. Entry pass into the paint, back out to Ragland. Good ball movement there. Trejo with the three, no good. Rebound by Spencer. Spencer back to Ragland. Ragland misses. Another offensive rebound, no good. That shot is missed by Spencer, and the rebound by Jayla Henderson. .27 on the shot clock. Cape Fear basketball. Maya McDonald will inbound to J.C. Bolden. Bolden with it now, guarded by Ragland. Little twos, thought it was a 2-3 zone, but not sure if the Eagles know what defense they're in right there. That three is no good by Little. Out of bounds, possession will not stay, will go to the Eagles. As that'll be immediate timeout now here. The under 5 will take a quick break. We'll be right back live from the Schwartz Center. Wake Tech basketball, they're down 12, 4:45 to go here in the second quarter. Trejo with the drive, rejected by Kelly Holmgren. Holmgren with a couple blocks here in the first half, as she's been tasked with the difficult assignment of guarding Petaway, as that long rebound goes to Maya McDonald. It looks like Wake Tech is playing a zone, but some gaps in it as Trejo Zuniga unable to pick up Bolden there. Bolden misses the jumper, but Maya McDonald with the offensive rebound, but a turnover as she tried to find Bolden. Bolden with the steal, can't finish. She'll go to the line. Second foul on Petaway as Bolden he'll call that foul on the ground. Inbound goes to McDonald. Ends up in the hands of Chisholm. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound Petaway. Not a bad shot there from Chisholm. She was open as she spun towards the top of the block there on the left side, just unable to get the shot to fall. Trejo Zuniga with it. Gives it up to Spencer. Spencer to Petaway. Nice find. Petaway shot no good. Blocked by Holmgren, but gets her own rebound and finishes. Kelly Holmgren with the block on the first attempt. Just unable to grab second attempt there as she makes up for it there on the other end. Kelly Holmgren with her first points of the game. Shot from Trejo Zuniga hits that one. And she's ready to shoot anytime she gets the basketball as well for Wake Tech. And a foul there on Trejo Zuniga. Couple substitutions. Looks like Boone and Friend will check in for the Eagles. And Sierra Sims checks back in for Cape Fear. Swinging Little, three, no good. Offensive rebound, Kelly Holmgren loses the possession though. Wake Tech basketball. Cross-court pass, trying to find Friend, stolen away by Sierra Sims. Almost a turnover there by Cape Fear, tipped out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Sea Devils. Bolden finds Sims out in the corner to Little. Pump fake drive, and Little's called for the travel. Took off, moved that pivot foot before she was able to start the dribble. Therefore, that is a travel. Substitution again here for Cape Fear. Jayla Henderson will check back in for Sierra Sims. And Aquarius Petaway checks back in for Wake Tech. Gotta imagine for the Eagles, she's gonna have to play most of this game if they want to stay in it down 9 after Cape Fear got off to an early lead. And Petaway, the offensive rebound putback, as she's pumped up after that bucket. But we'll see if she's able to do that the entire game, because they're going to need it from her if they want to stay in it down 7. Chisholm, Little chases it down, able to save that before a backcourt violation. Little drives, offensive foul. Good play there by Kayla Friend. Third foul on Corey Little. Wake Tech basketball. Nice pass into the paint to Petaway. Guarded by Holmgren. Can't finish. But Friend with the offensive rebound and putback. Catches a break there. Kelly Holmgren called for the foul. That's her third foul on Kelly Holmgren. Now 2 players in foul trouble for Cape Fear. Kari Little and Kelly Holmgren, as Wake Tech has cut this deficit to 5, 31-26, chance to cut it to 4. Free throw from Friend is good. Petaway hit the deck there, but able to shake it off. Get back on defense. Sea Devils basketball, under a minute to go here in the second quarter. Bolden with it. Guarded by Boone. Looks to get around her, gets right around her. Floater no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. If we're being honest, I don't think Wake Tech has anybody that can stay in front of J.C. Bolden. Put her head down and went right to the rim. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Bolden, though, 3 of 8 from the field to start this game. Has a made free throw as well, a chance to make 2 here. Sea Devils up 4, 49 seconds to go. First free throw from Bolden is good. Second free throw from Bolden, in and out. Offensive rebound, Sims goes right up with it, can't finish. And that foul's on Petaway. And Petaway already 3 fouls. .7 seconds left in the second quarter. Petaway now in foul trouble for the Eagles as she checks out. Bolden drives, a lot of contact, and she'll go to the line once again. As you see why this young lady's averaging over 20 a game. And she could consistently get to her spot on the floor whenever she wants to. Help defense came just a little too late as Bolden went up with the shot. She'll go to the line now to shoot 2. Sea Devils up 5, 35.9 seconds to go here in the second quarter. First free throw from Bolden, no good. Second free throw from Bolden is good. Bolden 3 of 5 from the free throw line. Drive on the other end, thought about it, did Spencer. Tries a pass into the paint. Holmgren thought it was off a eagle, but about a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Timeout called by head coach Murphy of the Eagles. She wants to draw something up here. As she calls for Colleen Clan there, as she's going to try to draw something up for Clan here and try to get a good look at a three, try to cut this deficit in half. As Cape Fear's up 33-27, will stay put for the timeout. 26.1 to go. Sea Devils in complete control to start this game. But credit the Eagles and head coach Tasha Murphy, as they have been able to claw their way back into it and are down just 6. And that substitution was not able to be made there. I'm not 100% sure why. Probably because when she called the timeout. Bell inbound here. Shot clock, clock's running. JC Bolden looks like she's called for the foul there. Second foul on Bolden on the inbound pass. 25.5 seconds to go. And that'll send Ragland to the line. 1-1. First free throw is good from Ragland. Cuts the deficit back down to 5. Second free throw from Ragland is good. Hits both. Looks like Amaya Woodmore will check back in for Journey Spencer. Woodmore will be at the top here of the zone. She'll try to guard JC Bolden, as Bolden will look to try to make something happen here. Gets right around. Gets right around the defender. Cape Fear basketball, as it looks like one of the officials came over there to change that. Mario Price and Chris Lozak, along with Andrew Carucci, the 3 officials here tonight for this matchup. Bolden swings it. Henderson to Holmgren. Holmgren for 3. No good. Loose ball. Kelly Holmgren unable to hit the 3. And a travel there. There's now 15 turnovers for Wake Tech. They had gone through about a 3-4 minute span there here in the second quarter without giving up any turnovers. Bolden. It looks like Woodmore ran right over Jayla Henderson. As Jayla Henderson, good screen there, set that up well. 6.5 seconds to go here. First free throw is good from Jayla Henderson. Second free throw from Henderson is good, hits them both. Two big free throws from Jayla Henderson, pushes the lead back up to 6. Drive from Spencer, 1. Not a turnover there. It would have been had that clock continued to run. Wake Tech unable to get a good shot at the end of the second quarter there, but that'll do it for the first half. Sea Devils up 35-29. And we'll go to the half, and we'll be back with a first half recap and second half action when we come back live from the Schwartz Center. And welcome back here as we're moments away from the second half action. Sea Devils up 35-29 at the half. Looking at some first half numbers for Cape Fear, those 35 points. They were up, scored 24 of those points in the first quarter. Just 11 points in the second quarter as Wake Tech was able to battle back there in the second quarter and get back, cut that deficit to 6. Leading scorers of the first half for Cape Fear, Kari Little 10 points, JC Bolden 9. On the other side, the only player approaching double digits for Wake Tech is Aquarius Petaway, who starts the second half on the bench. Nice pass, but unable to finish is Kari Little. Petaway 8 points the first half for Wake Tech, but she's in foul trouble, has 3 fouls. She picked up her third foul with about 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. She'll have to stay on the bench here for a little bit to start the second half. Wake Tech swings it. Nice entry pass into the paint, and a good finish there by Destiny Mason. Bolden will bring it up over half court. Sea Devils up 4. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still in a zone defense is Wake Tech, but Cape Fear, they've been able to break that with ease. Bolden unable to finish, gets her own offensive rebound, put back no good, rejected, and then compounds that with a foul, but the foul's on Jayla Henderson. Bolden a couple point blank opportunities, now 3 of 10 from the field to start the game. Opportunity there for the Sea Devils, unable to capitalize, up just 4 as Wake Tech is looking like they're not going anywhere in this game and they're ready to battle here in the second half. Spencer with the drive, loose ball on the deck. Henderson creates the jump ball. Possession will stay with Wake Tech. Wake Tech 15 turnovers in that first half. They'll have to limit those if they want to stay in it here and get back in it. Friend with the drive. Offensive foul called. JC Bolden draws the charge. Good defensive play there, able to slide over on the drive by Friend. Sea Devils possession, Bolden gives it to Henderson. Wide open 3 from Bolden is good. Give the assist to Jayla Henderson, her second assist of the game, as Bolden hits her first made 3 of the game, now 1 for 3 from deep. Loose ball, grabbed up by an Eagle. Good active hands there by Jayla Henderson and Demaya Chisholm. Double teaming Spencer in the corner. Rejected by Little. Kari Little with the big block. Cape Fear basketball up 7. Henderson called for the travel there as she was open, had a wide open opportunity. Not a bad offensive possession there, just results in a turnover by the Sea Devils. Henderson had the open opportunity, just unable to finish. No good. Rebound by Kari Little. Sea Devils look to be slowing down the pace a little bit as head coach Taylor Todd Williams yelling direction to her girls. That ball's tipped away. Sierra Sims unable to corral it. Turnover and a finish on the other end by Wake Tech. Woodmore with the bucket. Little 3-2 zone it looks like here with that top of the key. Henderson scoops up that loose ball, kicks it out to Bolden. Bolden with it. Swings it, Chisholm, pump fake, drives, gets around Ragland. Ragland called for the foul. That'll send Chisholm to the line to shoot 2. Substitutions on both ends. Aquarius Petaway will check in for Woodmore as Kelly Holmgren checks in for Sierra Sims on the Cape Fear side. Chisholm at the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good from Demaya Chisholm. Chisholm misses the second, but a rebound by Jayla Henderson, who tried to get that out before she traveled. For Henderson. Another turnover. Jayla Henderson has 4 turnovers on the game. Friend gets it, finds Petaway. Petaway able to finish. It's Kelly Holmgren unable to get over there on the help side. Bolden with it. Bolden almost had that stolen away, but the floater no good. Rebound, Kayla Friend. Bolden 3 of 11 from the field. Started on fire early in this game, but cooled down a little bit as Demaya Chisholm grabs that defensive rebound. Up ahead to Bolden. Bolden is fouled. 39-35, Sea Devils up as J.C. Bolden will go to the line to shoot 2. By McDonald will check in for Jayla Henderson. Bolden at the line to shoot 2. First free throw good from J.C. Bolden. It's where she's making her money here tonight. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. More made free throws than field goal attempts thus far for Bolden. Second free throw is good for Bolden. 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Petaway gets it on the right wing, drives, and rejected by Holmgren. Loose ball on the deck. And a quick timeout there by head coach Murphy. She wants to keep that possession. And that'll run right to the media timeout. And that's the 4th block by Kelly Holmgren. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with more third quarter action here live from the Joe and Barbara Schwartz Center, your home of the Sea Devils. Wake Tech basketball out of that timeout. Jump ball, possession will go to Cape Fear. There'll be a turnover for Wake Tech. Unable to get a play off in time. There's only about 16 seconds on the shot clock there when that possession started out of the timeout. Sea Devils basketball. Bolden for 3. Short, rebound, Petaway. Bolden has gone cold from the field. Loose ball. Petaway gets it back, though. She's double-teamed under the basket. And a travel called. Good defense by Cape Fear as they continue to swarm Petaway when she gets the basketball. Immediate timeout here under 5 as head coach Murphy not happy with the no call there on Petaway, as Petaway's in foul trouble herself. She's going to have to maintain her composure a little bit if she wants to stay in this game with the 3 fouls. But she has been one of the few bright spots offensively for the Eagles, as she's been able to get where she's wanted in the paint. It's just a matter of Cape Fear now. They've made an adjustment here in the second half, and the double team has come instantly when she's gotten the basketball. The last couple offensive possessions for Wake Tech, she's gotten the ball on the wing and tried to drive, and I think really for Cape Fear, they like that better than her getting the basketball in the paint with her back to the basket and only having to make a move and being right at the rim, whereas if she gets the basketball on the wing, she's going to have to prove she can put it on the deck and get to the rim, and she's had a hard time doing that. Anytime she's put the ball on the deck, having to dribble, she's had a hard time getting into the paint on her own. Wake Tech's going to have to do a better job setting her up on the offensive side with her establishing position in the paint. Sea Devils basketball, 4:50 to go. Cape Fear up 6. Chisholm back to Bolden. 3-2 zone here as McDonald is rejected out of bounds. Off of Maya McDonald on the attempt. She was blocked out of bounds. This is good defense by Kayla Friend of the Eagles. Cape Fear in a little bit of a zone here too. Turnover, McDonald, nice steal, gets it up to Bolden. Goes up with it as Spencer called for the foul. As Bolden continues to get to the line, JC Bolden, one of the best you'll see in Region 10 conference play, as she is able to get to the line really anytime she wants. Journey Spencer with the foul. And for Spencer, that's her 3rd foul. It's now 2 players for the Eagles with 3 fouls. Petaway and Spencer, 3 fouls apiece. Bolden hits both free throws. She continues to shoot the ball well at the line. That alone is going to keep her approaching her league-leading 22 points a game. And looking at Bolden, some of her numbers, averaging almost 7 free throws a game. So she's already there with 9 free throw attempts, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Shooting over 76% from the free throw line. So JC Bolden getting where she needs to offensively. Cape Fear in a little bit of a zone here too, 2-3 zone. Somebody lost a Band-Aid. Petaway gets the call there, as it's a block on Demaya Chisholm. As this is the second time we've had a stoppage of play, as Journey Spencer had her Band-Aid fall off. They're going to need to get her right, as that shot attempt from Friend is no good. Loose ball. As Kari Little got the rebound, but she'll get called for the travel, as she had possession, then lost it. Grabbed the loose ball, called for the travel. It's like a 1-2-2 zone here. Friend gets it on the baseline, rises up above everyone, and hits the jumper. Good looking shot there from Kayla Friend. As Wake Tech continues. To fight in this game and stay in it. 3:48 to go here in the third quarter. Aquarius Petaway will check out for the Eagles. Jayla Henderson checks in, as well as Sierra Sims for Cape Fear. On the court for the Sea Devils, J.C. Bolden, Kari Little, Jayla Henderson, Demaya Chisholm, and Sierra Sims. Loose ball, Bolden, and Bolden will get called for the foul. That's her third foul. Bolden now with 3 fouls. She's going to have to watch it over the final 13 plus minutes of this game. Friend in the paint, can't finish. Loose ball, rebounded by Demaya Chisholm. Chisholm will slow it down and give it up to Bolden. Bolden back to Chisholm. Chisholm finds Henderson in the paint. Henderson trying to get it out to Bolden. There's Bolden. Little limp as she gets up after that loose ball. Hope she's all right. Shot. Got a piece of it with Sims. Sims will get credit for that block as she deflected that shot and then rebounded by Jayla Henderson. Chisholm with it, drives, gets around her defender, kicks it out. Henderson, jumper, no good. Rebound, Kayla Friend. Henderson 2 of 4 from the field. Spencer looks to drive. Bolden, good defense, stays in front of her. Tries to find Kayla Friend. Friend with it. Turnaround baseline jumper is good as Kayla Friend starting to take over offensively for Wake Tech. Wake Tech down 4, 2:05 to go. Cape Fear in a dogfight here in the second half as Wake Tech is not going anywhere. Sierra Sims, dribble handoff to Bolden. Bolden to Chisholm. Chisholm to Little. 3, no good. Big rebound by Sims. Can't finish, gets another rebound. Goes up with that one and is fouled. A big rebound by Sierra Sims. Grabbed 2 offensive rebounds in that possession. Unable to finish. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Aquarius Petaway will check in for Kayla Friend. Friend will take a breather. Well deserved after her offensive output the last couple possessions. Kelly Holmgren checked in at that last dead ball. Sims misses the first free throw. First free throw attempt from Sierra Sims of the game. Second free throw is good from Sims. Substitution. Demaya Chisholm waiting at the scorer's table. Check in at the next dead ball. Cape Fear still in a zone here, a 2-1-2. It looks like Sims, good defense with the steal. Drives all alone. High arcing shot, no good. Missed by Little. Offensive rebound by Sims. And kicks it out. Bolden fouled on her attempt. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Bolden Bolden continues to get to the line for Cape Fear. Been a big part of their points here in the second half has been J.C. Bolden at the free throw line. It's the first. Second free throw on the way from Bolden is good. J.C. Bolden now 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Bolden just 3 of 11 from the field. Has one made 3. Petaway with it baseline. Goes right at her defender and finishes. So Aquarius Petaway is pumped up here. Had some words after that bucket. Is Chisholm with it, looks to drive. Kicks it out to Henderson. Henderson gets around her defender, loses it out of bounds. Turnover, Wake Tech basketball. 5th turnover by Jayla Henderson. Cape Fear is going to have to calm down here, up 5. 41.7 to go here in the third quarter. Blocked by Chisholm. Chased down by Petaway. Maya Chisholm all over defensively. Petaway was able to chase down that block, but stepped on the baseline out of bounds to Cape Fear. J.C. Bolden will bring it up. Looks like Cape Fear may hold it for the final shot of the quarter. 16 seconds to go here in the third. Out to Little. Little for 3. Got it! Sorry, Little, a big 3 to stop the bleeding a little bit. The Cape Fear side give the assist to J.C. Bolden. And that foul was called before with .3 on the clock. That foul was called on Sierra Sims. Sims' second foul. Substitution. Spencer will inbound for the Eagles. That's the end of the third quarter as the clock did not start, but that's it. That'll do it for the third quarter. Sea Devils up 49-41. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with the fourth quarter. Underway in the fourth quarter here. Under 10 to go. Nice pass to Friend, wide open. And a technical foul on Kayla Friend. They need to stop talking, really, as these ladies have been chirping back and forth the entire game. And Kayla Friend gets called for the tee, taunting. As Cape Fear does not want to feed into it. That'll be a personal and a tee on Kayla Friend. Sends JC Bolden to the line, where she's been money all game. Hits the first of the technical free throws. Has now hit 10 free throws in this game. Make it 11 for JC Bolden. 11 of 13 from the free throw line. She has basically tripled her output from the field at the line. Inbound goes to JC Bolden. Bolden with it, guarded by Trejo Zuniga. Little finds Chisholm. Chisholm to Sims. Sims baseline, gives it up to Henderson, but Sims gets it back, and Sims will finish. Just a second made field goal attempt from Sierra Sims, and that's a loose ball stolen by Kari Little. Sea Devils, I want to slow it down now as fast break opportunity. Good transition defense by Wake Tech. Kari Little with it now. Cross-court pass to Chisholm. Chisholm almost unable to grab it, but gets it. Gives it up to Bolden. Bolden back to Little. Little swings it back to Bolden. Bolden with it to Sims. Sims will look to drive right on Petaway. Floater, no good, in and out. Not a bad shot there from Sims, just couldn't get the roll. Sea Devils up 10, 53-43, 8:38 to go in the fourth quarter. For Wake Tech, this is a crucial couple minutes here, as they're gonna need buckets and stops, as that's a miss by Kayla Friend and a rebound by Sierra Sims. Wake Tech's gonna need stops, down 10, as they've battled most of this game after Cape Fear got out to an early lead, up by as much as 18 in that first quarter, as Sims turns that over, trying to find a teammate cutting in the paint. As Spencer will end up with it, gives it up to Petaway. Petaway splits the double team and finishes. Bolden with it, brings it up. Sea Devils now up 8. Dribble hand off to Chisholm. Chisholm with it, picks up her dribble, finds Bolden in the paint. Bolden goes right at Petaway, and Sims count the bucket. Late call, but Sims gets the bucket as Trejo Zuniga I believe that foul was on Zuniga Trejo, but they may have called it on Boone.
So Boone's in foul trouble here.
Excuse me, that foul was on Boone, correction, though it looked clearly like it was Zuniga. Sims hits the free throw, pushes the lead back up to 11. And a travel on Spencer. That is now 21 turnovers by the Eagles. Still 7:12 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cape Fear up 11. Bolden gives it up to Chisholm. Chisholm back to Bolden. Bolden back to Chisholm, pump fake. Back on the court is Colleen Clan. Little, high floater, no good. Rebound, Petaway. Ragland with it in the right wing, gives it up. Spencer drives, kicks it out. Clan for three, deep three, no good. Loose ball, out of bounds off of Petaway. She was unable to corral it with both hands, goes out of bounds, possession to Cape Fear. Bolden brings it up over half court, gives it up to Little. Little back to Bolden. Bolden back to Little. Little to Chisholm, pump fake, gives it up to Sims. And a 3-second call, as that'll be a turnover for Cape Fear. Kelly Holmgren will check back in for Cape Fear as she checks in for Kari Little. 6:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Sea Devils up 11, tip ball, almost stolen away, but Eagles able to corral it. Ragland with it. Ragland drives, floater no good. Holmgren got a piece of it. Jayla Henderson came down with it, but hit the deck. It'll be called for the travel. 6th turnover by Jayla Henderson, deep three. Air ball, no good, out of bounds, possession to Cape Fear. Probably not the shot that head coach Murphy wants to see there from Spencer. Rather try to run their offense and at least get Petaway a touch in the paint. Bolden with it. Out to Chisholm on the left wing. Chisholm to Sims towards the top of the key. Back to Bolden. Bolden thought about a three. She'll take it and hit it. She dared Woodmore to come out there and guard her. Woodmore decided not to, and Bolden makes her pay. Drive and finish by Woodmore there. Cuts the deficit to 12. Bolden, pull up, too easy. Gets the bucket as J.C. Bolden started to take over here in the fourth quarter. Sea Devils up 14. Henderson right there in the passing lane, gets the steal. Nice find to Bolden. Bolden up with it and finishes. 7 straight points for Cape Fear, all 7 from Bolden. Balloons the lead up to 16. Cape Fear starting to pull away, under 5 to go. Another steal, stolen by Demaya Chisholm. Bolden gets it. Too strong, loose ball. Petaway with it, and a block on Jayla Henderson as she tried to draw the charge on Petaway. Third foul on Jayla Henderson. We'll go to the media timeout here at the under 5, 4:32 to go. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. The final 4.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Sea Devils up 63-47. Welcome back. Sea Devils up 63-47. Aquarius Petaway will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Eagles. On the court for the Wake Tech Eagles. As Petaway hits the first free throw, Aquarius Petaway, Destiny Mason, Kayla Friend, Journey Spencer, and Yaz Boone. Second free throw good. Petaway hits both, cuts the deficit to 15 on the court for Cape Fear. Demaya Chisholm will inbound for Cape Fear. Looks like some full court pressure from Wake Tech on the court for the Sea Devils. Demaya Chisholm, Kelly Holmgren, Jayla Henderson, Kari Little, and Sierra Sims. Looks like JC Bolden will get one of her first breaks of the game. Well deserved. Cape Fear breaks that press with ease. Gets it over half court. Demaya Chisholm to Little. Little to Henderson. Nice spin move. Henderson called for the travel. Turnover by Cape Fear. Tough call there. Jayla Henderson commits her 7th turnover. She has been so active on the defensive end. It's kind of canceled out the turnovers as she's been a big part of forcing 21 turnovers on Wake Tech. That's the 4th foul on Kayla Friend. Kayla Friend with 4 fouls. Friend, the only Eagle with 4. Possession will stay with Cape Fear as the ball rolled out of the bounds off a Eagle. Sims. They swing it. Sims gets it. Loose ball, stolen away. Sierra Sims loses it. Wake Tech basketball on the other end. Boone drives, loses it on the way up, and that'll be out of bounds. Off a Sea Devil. JC Bolden will check back in. As Wake Tech catches a break there, down 14, they'll maintain possession. It looked like that was off of Boone, but called off a Sea Devil. Possession will stay with Wake Tech. Quick hands there by Corey Little. Sounds like we got some parents sharing some opinions on the sidelines. Deep 3 from Boone, no good. Loose ball, grabbed by Chisholm. Chisholm with it, she'll bring it up. Finds Little, Little to Sims. Good ball movement by the Sea Devils. Bolden with it though, she'll back it out. Try to take some time off the clock, drives, finds Henderson. Henderson jumper, no good, off the front rim. Rebound put back by Little. Little can't finish, but she'll go to the line. As that's the 4th foul on Petaway with just over 3 minutes to go. Petaway, Friend, and Boone, all 4 fouls apiece for Wake Tech. First free throw good from Little. Second free throw good as well. As she stays perfect from the free throw line, 3 of 3 is Kari Little. Woodmore with it on the left wing. Dribbles back towards the top of the key. Stolen by Jayla Henderson. She'll have a fast break opportunity. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebound Bolden. She'll dribble it out. Henderson unable to finish that. It looks like the shot clock did not start on time there. 17 seconds on the shot clock, 2:41 to go at game time. Chisholm drives, floater, no good, too strong. Chisholm cold from the field, just 1 of 6, but they have not needed her on offense. .26 on the shot clock. Wake Tech basketball. Spencer will bring it up. 16-point lead for Cape Fear. Bolden. Almost a steal, but ends up in the hands of Kayla Friend, but she cannot finish. Rebound Sierra Sims. Chisholm finds Jayla Henderson, too strong. Little with the offensive rebound. Three from Little is no good. Chisholm turns it over.
Technical foul called on number 2 of Cape Fear.
That'll be the 4th foul on J.C. Bolden. And another T called. Demaya. Demaya Chisholm called for the T there. That's back-to-back technical fouls. And a chance at a 4-point swing here will get Wake Tech right back in it. Sea Devils up 16. Definitely not how you want to end this game with 1:50 to go. Wake Tech with an opportunity now to get back in it if Petaway can hit the free throws. First free throw is good. Yes, Petaway. Air high fives. Their teammates not there in the paint. She does it again. Second set of technical free throws, hits the first of 2. Two or 3 from the free throw line so far. Here's Petaway. Last of the 4 is good. Hits 3 of 4. Cuts the deficit to 13. Substitution, Colleen Clan will check in for the Wake Tech Eagles. They get 3 free points there without the clock running and will maintain possession. Chance to cut into this deficit even more, down 13. 1:45 to go. Cross-court pass to Clan. 3, rejected by Henderson. As these referees are cracking down here, Henderson very likely could have had a technical foul called there, but basically kind of telling these girls to take their emotional reactions out of this game as everybody has been teed up, as Little pokes that out of bounds. 22 on the shot clock. Possession will stay with Wake Tech. Inbound goes back over half court to Spencer. Spencer in the corner to Clan. Clan trying to shoot, thought about shooting it, but turns it over. Bolden with it. Bolden floater is good. Bolden has taken over in this 4th quarter. It has been the J.C. Bolden show as Cape Fear is running away with this lead, up 15. Foul called on Demaya Chisholm. That's her 4th. 4th foul on Demaya Chisholm. .15 lead for Cape Fear, 1:13 to go. Clan will inbound. And a travel there as Spencer tried to gather that high pass. Unable to do so without traveling. And that just may do it for Wake Tech as they've kept fighting this entire game, but this fourth quarter run Cape Fear has gone on is they're approaching 20 points in this fourth quarter. Wake Tech just 11. Drive finish by J.C. Bolden. As mentioned, you are starting to see why this young lady is averaging over 22 points a game for the Sea Devils and is one of the best players really in all of junior college North Carolina basketball. Transferred over from Division II Biola University out of California, literally on the other side of the country. She's come all the way out to the East Coast and left her mark here at the program of the Sea Devils, and their season is far from over as that pass is stolen by Sierra Sims. Let's see if Cape Fear just tries to run out the clock. 37 seconds left. Chisholm with it, drives, floater, no good, and she's fouled by Ragland. Just the second foul on Ragland. 31.9 to go, Sea Devils up 17. Chance to extend this lead with just 31.9 seconds to go, and that may be all she wrote for Wake Tech. Valiant effort from the Wake Tech Eagles, though, here tonight, as that first free throw is an air ball from Demaya Chisholm, as some of her teammates get a good laugh out of that. And I suppose with a 17-point lead and 31 seconds to go, you can laugh at an air ball free throw. Misses the second as well. Stolen away, lost by, that's not lost. Wake Tech maintained possession. 30 turnovers here for Wake Tech, as that has been the story of the game for the Eagles. Bolden with it. She'll look to try to dribble it out. 18 seconds, 16. And that's going to do it. Sea Devils up 69-52. Chisholm will drive, finds Henderson. Henderson can't finish, gets her own offensive rebound. Jump ball called. Jump ball called. 4 seconds to go, as I imagine Cape Fear will just try to dribble it out here to end this game up 17. Inbound goes to Sims. She gives it up to Bolden. Bolden for three. Air ball, no good, and that'll do it. As J.C. Bolden will finish the game with an air ball three, but that's far from the story for her here tonight as she dominated this fourth quarter. Cape Fear 69-52 the final. And that'll be another win for the Sea Devils as Wake Tech will head home after a good fight through the second and third quarter, just unable to fight in the fourth. As that's the final home game of the regular season for the Lady Sea Devils. But Cape Fear men will be the next game. If you want to stick around, that broadcast will be a different link that you can find online. But we'll take a quick break, and I'll give you a post-game recap of this women's game and a preview of the men's matchup with Richard Bland when we come back. In fact, we'll just stick around right now, give you a quick breakdown. Take a quick break and we'll give you a breakdown of the women's game here momentarily. Sea Devils win 69-52. And welcome back here. Quick recap of the women's game. Sea Devils win 69-52, and Wake Tech just unable to have an answer for J.C. Bolden in that second half, specifically that fourth quarter, as Cape Fear will now go to 22-4 overall and 20-4 in conference. And on the other side for Wake Tech, they will go to 17-11 overall and 15-9 in conference. Looking at some numbers for Wake Tech, their leading scorer was Aquarius Petaway. Hit that season average. She finished with 19. And overall for Wake Tech, not another player with double digits. So Aquarius Petaway really had to shoulder the load there for Wake Tech and just unable to close that deficit in the fourth quarter. But looking at some numbers for Cape Fear, as J.C. Bolden has another masterful game. Only had 9 points in the first half. "31 points for J.C. Bolden. Had 22 in the second half and just exploded in that fourth quarter to carry Cape Fear to another victory. Finished with 31 points, 31 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. Solid game from Sierra Sims as well. Sims finished with 8 points, but was a monster on the glass as she had 11 rebounds, 5 steals, and 1 block. Overall, a solid game defensively from Cape Fear. They forced 30 turnovers out of the Eagles here tonight, and that was a big reason why they win by double digits. Cape Fear now looking at, well, we'll go at the Wake Tech. They just played their final regular season game as well, as Region 10 tournament time right around the corner. As Cape Fear, this was also their last regular season game, as they will now get ready for the Region 10 tournament. That'll do it. It's been another great regular season of Cape Fear women's basketball. Don't forget you can visit GoSeaDevils.com for those schedule updates and game times for the Region 10 tournament. It should be starting later this week, Thursday, March 7th. That'll do it for the women's broadcast. As mentioned, visit GoSeaDevils.com for any schedule updates, stats, and athletics-related questions. You can visit GoSeaDevils.com. You can also follow the Sea Devils on social media at GoSeaDevils, on Twitter, on Instagram, and you can follow on Facebook as well. Just follow Cape Fear Community College Athletics on Facebook. That'll do it for the women's broadcast. Good luck to the Sea Devils in the Region 10 tournament. They got a good-looking opportunity ahead of them, as they will play in the Region 10 tournament and more than likely head to the national tournament not long after. That'll do it. I'm your voice of the Sea Devils, Elijah Mize. Don't forget to give me a follow online at Sports Guy Eli on Twitter. You can also find me on Facebook at Elijah Marcus. Sea Devils win 69-52, the final from the Schwartz Center. We'll be back. Don't forget to get online and follow that men's link. Men's tip-off here in about 13 minutes, live from the Schwartz Center as they take on Richard Bland. That'll do it, live from the Schwartz Center.